This race recap is brought to you by RBR Machine, a quality precision machine shop. You cannot beat them, only hope to contain them. At the NHRA Heartland Nationals, no one could contain the current Nitro points leader, much less beat them. Robert Hight picked up his fourth win of the season, stopping Jack Beckman in the funny car final. Beckman jumped out to an early lead, but it didn't take long for Hight to make up the difference. Hight now has 49 victories to his credit, tying him with the legendary Don the Snake Prudhomme in the all-time wins list.
Well, as Jack Beckman comes in for a fist bump for the national event winner, Robert Hight. Robert, you now are the owner of half of the Wallies of this season. At a track, you got your funny car license. What's the ceiling for your team this year?
Oh, this place is unbelievable. I started with John Force 25 seasons ago at this track. Flew in here, met Bernie in Austin, and went to work. And then John gave me the opportunity to drive this Auto Club Chevy. Luckiest guy in the world. But you know what's more nerve-wracking? That final right there was throwing that first pitch out the other day at the Royals game. That is crazy. Everybody out there is just waiting for you to screw up. So I want to thank everybody. AAA, Auto Club Chevy, Cornwell Tools, Denso, everybody. Thank you. Yeah!
In Top Fuel, it was all Torrence, all the time. Steve Torrence, the defending NHRA Top Fuel Series champion, extended his current round-winning streak to 20 consecutive round wins, stopping his father, Billy, in the final round. It was a battle of the number 1 and number 2 qualifiers for the title. With a victory, Steve now has 32 wins to his credit, and this one coming at the facility, where he picked up his very first career national event win.
Well, as the fifth Wally in the row goes in the hands of Steve Torrence. Steve, your father is the reason you developed a love for drag racing. When you race him in a final and win, how full circle is this moment?
There is no losers or winners today. Both of these Capco cars are in the final round. That's my dad right there that has given me the opportunity to do anything and everything in life. And to be able to come out here and race with him as a family and do this and just, I mean, it's pretty dadgum unbelievable. And well, Mom and Dad and all those Capco boys back there, they're great guys, but I mean, we're going to go home to Capco, and I get to brag a little bit, but I don't know what the race was. I seen him right beside me when we shut it off, so unbelievable day. Just thanks, all the glory goes to God, because this is probably one of the most special ones ever.
On a weekend where just getting to the finish line in one piece seemed like a survival of the fittest affair, Stevie Fast Jackson, the man who talks the talk, once again walked the walk. Stevie Fast picked up his second race win of the season, stopping Clint Satterfield, who turned in his best run of the weekend in a losing effort. The victory was an emotional one for Jackson.
My crew chief, Billy, lost his dad. We come in here, I told him we were going to get this for him. Billy, I love you. That's all I got.
In the factory stock showdown, it was a pair of Camaros facing off for the Wally, and while Arthur Cohn grabbed an early reaction time lead, Stephen Bell would flat drive around him for the win, posting not only the best ET of eliminations, but of the event with a 7.908. In the Mickey Thompson Nitro Harley division, Ty Tharp picked up the win as Bob Malloy grenaded the engine about the 330-foot mark. The win marked the 8th career NHRA title for Tharp. In the top alcohol dragster division, it came down to a battle of blower versus injected nitro, and Sean Cowie made the tow from Canada worthwhile as he scored the win over Troy Coughlin Jr., who pulled quite the wheel stand early in the run and had to lift. The victory was the second this season for Cowie. Sean Bellemure picked up the top alcohol funny car title, beating Jay Payne for the first time in their 4 final round races. The defending NHRA Series champion picked up his second win of the season. The NHRA Lucas Oil Drag Racing Series was out in full force in the Heartland, and it was a familiar face hoisting the trophy at the end of the day. Fox Sports TV analyst Bruno Massel was on his game during his weekend off from the microphone. He showcased his driving talents in the final round of Comp Eliminator using a 005 reaction time to his advantage, and was able to track down Sean Vincent's truck at the stripe to win his 14th career national event title in 19 final round appearances. In Superstock, Gene Mosbach made the most of a 001 reaction time behind the wheel of his Superstock F Automatic Mopar, beating the Superstock C Automatic of Vic Penrod. In a battle of both ends of the Chevrolet Camaro age spectrum, Chris Cheney drove his old-school, beautiful red A-Stock automatic entry to the stock title when Scott Libisher went 002 red. In Super Comp, local favorite Kyle Fickler scored one for the Aeromotive team, pushing Vernon Rowland under the 890 index by 1/1000th of a second. This was Fickler's second national event win, coming 16 years after his first, and an emotional one, donating his NHRA purse winnings to longtime friend Sheldon Gecker, who recently lost his Super Comp car in a fire. Supergas racer Sean Carter, by an 8,000th of a second margin of victory, picked up his second career win, coming up on the better end of a double breakout match against Colin Decker. Closing out the winners, Trevor Larson picked up his 7th career NHRA victory, winning Super Street when Mike Campbell went 1/1000th of a second red. There's no rest for the stars of the NHRA Mello Yello Drag Racing Series as the tour packs up and heads east for the traditional Father's Day venue, the NHRA Thunder Valley Nationals at beautiful Bristol Dragway in the rolling hills of Tennessee. It's easy to stay in the know. Download the CompetitionPlus.com mobile app. Sign up for push notifications to get notified of breaking news and the latest feature stories and videos. It's a free download at the iTunes Store and Google Play. This is Kathy Fisher reporting for Competition Plus TV.